So, I'm back. Hi. Okay, earlier, an hour ago, I tried to do this, and now I believe is my time, and here we are. Yeah, so I'm a minute early, but I believe I'm on time this time. Hi, friends. Hi, you guys. Welcome to my page, and welcome to the little crafting event that's been going on all day long, and it's just been fabulous. It's been a really great lineup of crafters. We've seen all sorts of bells. Hi, it's really me, Rosemary. Hello. Hi, Roberta. Hi, you guys. Hi, Kathy. Welcome back, you guys. So, as most of you know, I accidentally went on, not accidentally, but I thought it was right. Yeah, I was trying to do this an hour ago and I was wrong. So anyway, we're back and it's my official time here. She's got, oh yeah, right now. So she should be sharing me over into the group any minute. So I don't do these groups very often, so I'm not very good at it. And yeah, I'm not very good at doing the math to figure the time. Hey, Dee Dee. Oh, heck no, and thank you so much for telling me. Hey, Kathy Adams. Hi, you guys. Hi, friends. Hi, and thank you for joining me. So this is my little segment of the event going on today. It's been all day. It's called Believe, and Tammy at Crafty Peeps is putting it on, and I don't know if there might be someone helping her. I'm not exactly sure about all of this, but she said just to go live on my page and she would share me over, so I'm kind of watching for, maybe she'll say hello. Hi, Marilyn. Maybe she'll say hello. I'm not sure, but maybe I should just get started because it is 7:30, which is 6:30 for some of you. So, okay, so the theme of this, hi, Tammy, hey, Shelly. Hi, Rhonda. The theme for today's event that this is being streamed over into is about bells. It's called Believe, but the theme was bells. And so the minute she said that and invited me, instead of panicking, I knew exactly what I was going to do. And actually, I just gathered a bunch of stuff here, and we're going to do this together. But I'm going to make bells out of something that is not a bell. But I think it would be a great conversation piece, and for all of you vintage lovers, I think you might like this little twist. And then I want you to stick around for the end, because I'm going to show you some other ways of doing the bells here in the wreaths behind me. But for right now, let's get started. And thank you for sprinkling, Carolyn. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. You're sprinkled and you don't even know if you're going to like what I'm doing. So that's amazing. So I have this old light fixture. Hi, you guys. Hi, friends. Hi, Rust Covered Cottage. I saw you say hello to someone else today. I'm not sure if I'm following you, but what a cute name. I love it. So hi, you guys. And there's, oh, Sweetie's Creations. Yep, I watched you today. I've been at my mom's all day, so I kind of just been popping in and out. So anyway, we're here, and thank you for the hearts too, by the way. Thank you guys, and the stars. Oh my gosh, Shelly, thank you so much, you guys. Oh, and everyone's saying hello to each other. Well, Sparkle, Chris Castell. Well, welcome, you guys. So okay, thank you, Denny, for sharing. So this is an old, obviously old light fixture. This is the part that went up against the ceiling, and then this is the part that the light bulb screwed into, and then, you know, the globe was on here. So I've taken it all apart, but the only thing that I really wanted from this whole thing is this part right here. Not the wire, nothing, just this part. So I was looking at like, how am I going to get this apart? And it screws, oh, but you know what? Well, I have some other ones because I don't want to get all super dirty here, but then you're just going to cut the wire like that and release all of this, and then I'll probably try and take this apart. There might be some other pieces that I might want to craft with in the future, but and then let me see, then I've got a screwdriver here to unscrew. I just want to show you guys, like, if you get this stuff, don't be intimidated or afraid. Just kind of look at it like how it would be pieced together, and know that you can get it apart. And if you can't, do as much as you can. And then whoever, you know, maybe you have a friend or your husband or whoever that might be able to help you. So I'm not going to do anything with these pieces right now. Maybe we'll come up with something later. Get my hands cleaned off here. But what I see, instead of the cone to cover the wiring at the ceiling, is a bell. If you turn it upside down, I see a bell. Now, I also have like lamp parts that are like this, like all of the little bits and pieces that come from old lamps. So whenever you have a chance to grab anything like that, okay, there's all of these pieces are all from old lamps. Here's another piece, here's another piece, here's another piece. Like we can incorporate all, this is almost a bell on its own. I was thinking, like I like to decorate, okay, I'm always a little nervous when I first get started, so I'll try not to go too fast, but I also want you to know that I'm going to try and do several different projects here with this idea of bells. So keeping in mind that this is our bell, this is the main thing that we're going to be using. You know, I think about how you can decorate it and make it prettier. And I think this is just a little bit too big. This is almost a bell on its own. Like, and then this one's almost too small. This is actually a burner. You can see where the wick used to be. But can you see how it kind of has the look of a bell? So if you took an old rusty washer, I'm jumping all over the place. Trust me, I'll settle down, I'll calm down, we'll all be together. But so if you put a rusty washer in here and tied your wire or your ribbon or whatever, you would be able to hang this. So I could hang all three of these and make like a little bell, see? A little grouping of bells, but they're not really bells, but they are. And then, am I not like the dumbest person you've ever watched? I don't know why I think this stuff is so cool though. Oh, you have everybody. Hi, Tammy, you're here. I'm all shared. Yay. Okay. Okay. I'm just getting warmed up here. So I'm showing them a bunch of lamp parts. And this is like the top part of a chandelier that goes against the ceiling. And this is going to be a bell. Now, there are chandeliers where, you know, where the arms come out and they have the little cups that are up. And then they screw the, like this, and then they screw the bulbs down in here, or they could be down like this and they screw them in. These also, I mean, look how little compared. So these are like candelabra type lamp chandeliers, and then these are, hi Shayla, and then these are regular ones off of the ceiling, for sure. So then, not only did we collect like all of that stuff for you guys to use, but I also collected some wooden toppers, and I've got a couple surprise toppers too that I think I'm going to use. But so let me show you what so to turn it into a bell, look, and now you're going to have a bell. Here's this one. They're all going to take on a different personality compared to the topper that you choose. You see, and then we're going to decorate it. And I'm going to show you one that I did last year. I know some of you that follow me, I think I might have done it in my group, but look at this one. I kind of am digging this one. Like, it looks like a school bell, like what your teacher would pick up and ring. Not mine, back in the day. But yeah, like back in the day, you know how she would ring for everyone to come in? So cute. All right. So then, okay, so here's another one, and I want you to see, like, see the different finishes on them. This one's real dark and decrepit. This one is pretty and shiny. But look at this old, it was a faucet. Yeah, it was a faucet. I'm not exactly sure what it was. I know it was a faucet of some sort. Let's just say that. But it really works. But look how, well, hang on a minute. Here, oh, it goes this way. Look how good, how interesting. I just think it's interesting. And that's what I love to do. Things that are interesting. Oh, that had the price on there. I ripped it off, but not very good. but I love to do stuff like this that's unexpected. So, and I feel like that's like the main goal of today is to try and inspire you. Here, let's see what this little, look at this little lamp part. Now, does that sit better on that? No. No. Okay, so let's see about, I might want to take that screw out, but I kind of like the screw in. Let me see here. Let me try a washer and see if that gives me more, not really. I think I like it sitting down in better. Yeah, I think it'll have more surface to grab when I glue it. So, okay, so that's going to be one, I think. And then for the little ones, they also work with these little toppers. See, they're super cute. With the wood spindles. I think these are like off of old chairs, is my guess. But then, oh, here. I have this, which is a really pretty spigot thing. And we're going to lay it, how are we going to lay this? Like that. Or like that kind of, oh, I know what I do. Let me put a little washer in here and see if that'll give me, oh, that's better. That's much better. So like look how cool that is. I think it's so cool. So that's what we're going to be doing. But before I can do any of the tops, like once I get the pretty part, then I put the top in because I can put it aside and let the E6000 dry without falling off. Because if like when I'm doing old bottles, I love to affix the top because it always gives the personality of what I'm going to do with the bottle, whether it's going to go, you know, shiny, crystally, silvery, or is it going to go rusty and old bolts and washers and all of that stuff. So, share what? I don't know. Of an old gas light. Yes, I wondered if it was some kind of a gas, but look how pretty it is. Off of an old gas something. Very pretty. Share the link. Should we see the link? Hello, Tammy. Hi, you guys. Hi, friends. Thank you for joining me. So I'm not sure what all is happening there behind the scenes. I'm just going to keep going so that I don't panic. I think I'm doing something wrong. Am I doing something wrong? Am I okay? To get to the event. Oh, to get to the event, the link is at the top. So if you go out and read my little post, you can click the link in my post, and then you can see everybody that was on today and those that follow me. Crafty Peep is right behind me. And I messaged her because I'm supposed to share her link, but I don't know how to do that. So I messaged her and she didn't get back to me in time. I did a couple hours ago, but she's an awful busy girl. This is her event, so she didn't see it. So all I could do was tell you it's C-R-A-F-T space P-E-E-P. That's her, what I saw on her Facebook. I don't know how to share. I don't know how to share the link. I'm not sure. So, okay, I have a big box. So whenever you tear up a wreath or you make an arrangement and you have scrap pieces, keep them. Keep them because you never know when you're going to use them, like I'm going to use today. I just need tiny little pieces of things. So I've got this really good piece here, and I'm just going to attach just a little bit on the end. I just dug through for some little things. Okay, and then I have this. And I have a piece of that, and then I have this. This is off of our website, but I kind of like the color. I love to mix my colors and my textures of greens. And honestly, I could find a big piece of something like, you know, like this and put a bow on it, and it's super cute, and it's done. Well, it's a little bit too long, but like this, and you could be done. You can make this as hard as you want to. Nope, I was not a plumber or electrician. I know nothing about nothing, but I know how to take all these little things and make them unique and pretty. I hope you think so. So yeah, I try to inspire you guys to think when you're talking about being out of the box, that's when you want to come to see me, because I do kind of do some different things, but I love old things. And yeah, so okay, so we're talking we're talking in miniature here for sure. Okay, we'll do that, and then maybe, I'm thinking maybe hang this big piece. Let me see what, I can't see, you guys are seeing it. Something like that. That big piece might be too big. I think that might be too big. Let's see if I have something. I need something a little chunky. Let's try this. Is this smaller? Yeah, this is smaller. Okay, let's try this. Okay, that's probably a little bit better. Okay, that's a little bit better. So I'm just going to hot glue this on. Now I'm not sure that I'm super crazy for the slot that's here. I'm not sure. I figured that's how it was attached to the light. So I'm just going to put that in the back. I'm just going to put that, make that go away. And I'm just going to put some hot glue on here, and I'm going to add this little branch. And then I'm going to put some hot glue on top of that. And I'm going to add in this little piece of a fern, just one little tiny fern. Okay, I'm going to hold that down for just a second. Okay, got glue all over me. Never fails. All right, then we're going to come over here. Let's add another little piece. So I hope I have you all thinking about your next antique shopping trip and what you're going to be looking for. So giving you a whole new thing. Okay. And then, and I have some of these small ones on my website. I didn't find any big ones my last couple of shopping trips, so I haven't been able to reload the website for you girls, but I do have the small ones, which are super cute. Okay, so here we go. So like this, these would be the small ones. So there we have this. Then, I need to pick that off my finger. Let's see, do I want, I kind of think I like the red. I was thinking neutral, because I love, you know, woods and whites, right? Woods and whites is all what I am. But see how pretty, even just that is good. But I feel like for a Christmas event, maybe I better just do some reds. Yeah, let's stay true to what we're doing here. Okay. So I've got my seam binding. I know a lot of you follow me, but we are in places that I've probably never been before. So I love this product called seam binding. If you need a link, just put it in the comments and I'll give it to you. But seam binding is it's a vintage type ribbon that they are still making today, and it can be stained and wrinkled like this. And it's super dainty and very vintagey, and I use it in just about every project I do. I have a bit of seam binding, so I'm happy to share with you. When it comes off the roll, it's real straight and flat and not quite as much fun. So I wad it up. I get it wet and wad it up, and it gets blinky. When it dries, I wrap a rubber band around it. And then this has been stained. Oh, that's fur from another project. This has been tea stained, so you can see the stains. So, you know, you put it down in tea. I know a lot of people use coffee and that sort of thing, but I don't know, I kind of like the teas. So, okay, if you were watching me, I tied the bow first, and then I pull on it to get it smaller. It's awful hard to make a teeny tiny bow, but you can tie your bow and then keep pulling it, and then you cut your ends off. We'll see where I need them to be. But yeah, like that. So see how the bow's not overtaking the whole bell? So yeah, something right there like that. And I'm not going to affix that one just yet. I gotta figure out what top, if I want, oh, it's so cute. Look how cute. Aren't they fun? They're so fun, you guys. What a fun thing to collect. And they are like bells, but let me get this flat. I need it to lay flat. So, okay, let's do the gas thing here. I think that might be a good time to use that because I skinnied that up there a little bit too tight. Let's see here. I'm not gluing this on until I have it where I want it. I don't know if I'm loving that. Let's see, what else do I have here for a top? Oh, I have this one. I forgot about this one. This, I don't know what look at this one. I forgot about that. Now, I'm not crazy for this part. This is where the fire came out, I would guess. Oops. Not crazy for that part, but there, I don't mind that. Let me see if I like that better on there. Yeah, I kind of like this one better. I don't know why. I think the contrast of this darker with the brighter gold bell is better. See that? See the dark with the light? So let's go with that one. So, okay, so I need, you know what? I'm gonna pop this off and move it down just a snap. Okay, hot glue doesn't stick super great to metal, which I like because then you've got an old antique piece and you don't really wanna hurt the integrity of it. Oh yes, in my antique, yes, I have them in my, yes, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm not a very good host. See why they know why I don't do a lot of these events. I'm not very good at it. I'm more like a private crafter, right? I've been on here, I'm on YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram. Like there's 600 videos on YouTube. You ought to be able to find something you like, right? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not very good at all this. It's just me, so I do the best I can, you know. I've been doing it since 2013. So there's a lot of stuff out there from me. So I'm putting some E6000 on here. And then I'm going to E6000 this part. E6000 is great when you're attaching metal to metal or glass, like shiny surfaces. It does a great job. We've been using it for years. It used to be a big trade secret, but anymore now everyone knows about it. So it's not so much a secret anymore. Okay, I want to make sure that I feel like I'm crooked. Okay, so I might need another, hang on, and nothing is grabbing. Okay, hang on. Nobody panic. Here's my washers. Let me grab another washer and stack it up a little bit higher past the greenery so that we're all in good shape. Okay. Oops. I also have a private crafting group. That's where I hang out the most because I love my little group of friends. There's 86. I think there's 86 of us in there. And we do a lot of unique, we try to do really different things. I hate to call them crafts. But that's the word, so we're going with it. Okay, that's better. That's sitting a lot better now. Okay, so I'm all straight and square, and then I'm going to put my bow on, so I'm going to find the front and the back here. And this is the back, so I'm just going to hot glue this onto here and stick it right up here gently because you can't mess with the E6000. It takes a while for it to dry. You've been a seamstress, this old seam. I know, I love seam binding. It's so fun. You can go to my YouTube channel and type in seam binding. I talk to you, I show you guys how to stain it. I've done several videos on it and it's just great. So here's our first little bell that we made from an old chandelier light fixture. Okay, and I think it's adorable. I hope you guys like it. So there's the first one. All right, let's put that aside. Oops, I just wiggled. E6000 takes a minute. So let me set it back down gently, carefully. I have my table full of stuff. So you can't see it. I have everything just in case I might need something. You never know what you're gonna need. Okay, next up, I'm thinking I'm gonna try and tackle this big one. So let me get this price off of here. And actually, well, let's do one big one real quick. Oh, I hate that the price is on there. I didn't know it. I got another big one somewhere. Yeah, because I just did a little one. Where did that big one go? If I see it, oh, you even scotch tape on it. Hang on a minute. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Let's just do this one because it doesn't have the tag, the price tag on it. So let's do this one next. We're gonna, and I really like this. Do I like that on this one or do I like it with the contrast on this one? And now listen, if you're not an antique person, you can still do these. You want to spray paint them with a fresh bright gold paint, and you could spray this black or white. You could spray the whole thing white, you could spray the whole thing red. Like, when I see some crafters do things that aren't vintage, I think of how can I do that and make it my way? And you can do like the opposite, the other way. Oh, I do. I have wipes right here. Good idea. Good idea. See why I have you guys. You're so helpful. just said that and it's already gone. Oh shoot. So you rubber band it to get the seam binding to, yeah, I have them right here, but can I find the end? Only when I have people, 176 people, good grief. I better not look at that ever again or I really will get nervous. Let's see. So what was that? How do you get your seam binding to curl? Well, I get it wet and I use tea, iced tea, really strong iced tea. I've been hearing a lot that you can add the, it's kind of working. You can, I'm not gonna, yeah, it's not working super great. I'll let it lay and we'll just do this one. I really like this handle. Yep, we'll talk about that too, about making noise here in a minute. Okay, let's decorate up another one. I'll worry about the top later once I figure out how I want it to be. This is going to be too chunky. Let's see. And you guys, if the words are in your way, you know you can lay your finger on there and shove them over. And you can do that on anybody's video. Oh, this might be good. That might be good. Let's cut a piece of that off. Let's see here. I don't want that piece. Okay, let's cut that off. And I got pieces. Oh, here's a shiny piece. Okay. So, oh, I forgot my snow text. We'll do that. Let me put this right here so I remember. Okay. I know that's not a very pretty thing for you guys to look at, but it's going to help me remember. Oh, yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to do this little wad of greens right here, okay? We're just going to put that on right like that. I think I mean, how simple? How simple is that going to be? Like, super simple. Okay. So, yeah, you saw how I popped that off. You want to, I just want to find the best side here. You want to be careful when, like I always tell people when I make stuff and ship it to them, now it's just hot glue. It could pop off. You know, they set outside in the cold waiting on the mail lady to pick up the orders, and so the cold temperature, and then they get in the, you know, the hot car. I'm assuming the mail lady has a warm car. So, you know, that can kind of affect the glue too. So I'm not saying that you might not have to re-glue a little something, but we sure try to keep it, me. Well, my friend Julie crafts with me a lot, so that's nice. So sometimes it's a we, but mostly it's a me. Okay, so put this down. And you know, when you put your glue on, if you give it just like 5 seconds or so, you see me getting a hold of it really fast. Hi, Cheryl, really fast. I'm not getting burnt at all because it just takes a second or two to cool down just a little bit. Okay, so we have this one done, and then I do need to figure the top. Do I want? Ooh, that's kind of a good. Oh, that's kind of a really good top. All right, so somebody mentioned about the clanger, and I do want to do a clanger with you guys. And this, like a prism, is a great thing to wire in, and I'm going to show you how to do it, but I'm not going to do it on this because I'm just going to leave this as a tabletop one. And I'm going, hi Lori, yes, sometimes Earl he can't control what, I need a thinner wire. He can't control what happens once it leaves the house, right? Earl's my shipping manager, AKA me. You guys would all get a kick out of Earl, I'm sure. Let's see. Okay, am I gonna have to get my glasses out? I can't. I'm not hitting. Oh, there. I'm hitting the hole. My wire's too fat. Okay, there we go. I'm in. Okay, so I'm using a wire, and then you're just going to determine the height of, or the length of your bell, like how long you want your clacker to be. See? Yeah, you can see it. Okay, so then once you do that, then you can fold your wire down into your greens, maybe put those on put it on first. I have put a washer on top and wired them around onto the washer before I set my top on. There's all kinds of ways of doing it, but that's, so when somebody commented about the clacker, yes, Denny, Earl is great. Earl is great. So there is that. Yep, if you're curious about Earl, it is kind of funny. You might want to check out my YouTube channel. It's just Tammy Loves Vintage everywhere. If you just remember the TAMI. Hi, Kimberly. If you remember the TAMI, you can find me anywhere. Okay, so that's how you do the clacker, and I would just bend the wire down and then cut it off. But if it's just a tabletop decor like this is going to be, I don't really need the clacker part. And then, okay, so let me find this. Oh, I almost put the top. This is the top. Is this the top or the bottom? This is the bottom. Okay. Oh man. Okay, here we go. I almost put it upside down. All right, and I'm just gonna hot glue because it's wood to metal. Hot glue will grab the wood just fine. So there we go. And so now we have a super cute little bell, but I need to put a bow on it. And then I'm gonna show you, just for sake of time, so that I don't run out of time, I think I'll make a neutral one. Again, I'm using the seam binding. And you can get it in many, many colors. Just comment seam binding and I'll put a link for you. Or on my page, I have my link tree hooked, right? Like a big girl, I figured that out all by myself. I did. But yeah, I have a link tree with like my Amazon store. I got some really, really neat things in my Amazon store that I've been finding. So anyone that's Christmas shopping on Amazon and needs some ideas, click on the Amazon. Oh, that's terrible. Click on the Amazon store, and then see if you see anything. But I've got really cool, unique, I think, gadgets, little gadgets. I've got crafting things. I have some clothing. I have a couple daughters, so they put some things in too. And then I have a little Christmas section for gifts gift ideas. Okay, I really like this, but I gotta, do you guys care if I turn this? Can I turn this around for just a, yeah, okay. I just wanted to see where I wanted to put it for sure. Okay, but before I do that, let's do, I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Hang on, it's right here. I don't have to go very far. But to follow me, you'll also know that I always use old keys in just about everything. But I mean, I have new keys too. You don't always have to use the old ones. But I think a small little stubby key. Oh, what about this gold one? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna do a gold key on here. Let's do that, because I love doing old keys. So this is an old cabinet key, okay, and it's really pretty one. So it's perfect. Okay, so let's, let me see here. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just, oh shoot, and it fell out of here. Ah! Just for kicks, you guys, just for kicks, whenever you're crafting, set your phone up like rubber band it to a wine bottle or something and hit video and pretend you're doing one of these and see how nerve-wracking it is. So, and then watch it back and you'll never do it again, right? Yeah, I never watch my videos back. I mean, unless I absolutely have to see something. I'd never do another one if I had to watch them again. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of a tail. I don't want too much of a tail, but yeah, we're always our worst critics. I know that. Okay, so let's make it just like a little bit. Yeah, like right there is pretty good. So I'm gonna cut, yeah, I was debating if I wanted to make a knot to glue down a knot, but I don't think, oh, thanks for sprinkling. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna mess with a knot. This ribbon will stick just fine, so I'm going to put a little ball of hot glue there. And I'm just going to push this into that glue, okay? And then we're going to hide. Let's see. If you have a live, Lizzie and Aaron would love to come to it. I usually just do, I know who you're talking about. I usually just do, here on my page, Tammy Loves Vintage, it's called, T-A-M-I. Thanks, Linda. And where'd my bow go? I just, oh boy, I made a bow. I might have to make another bow. See how that, see? Where'd the heck did it go? Oh, I'm just gonna make another one real fast. I'll find it and I'll be so happy. I'll be like, oh look, there's a bow. Anyway, what was I saying? So I have a private group. That's where I really like to go. The girls in there are great, and we are kind of like family. We've gone in and prayed, and we've gone in and cried, and we've gone in and laughed, and I just don't feel like I have to be as Johnny-on-y, you know? It's just wonderful. It's a wonderful group. We do 3 videos a month at least, usually more than that, and I do a giveaway, and you get 15% off of everything in the website, and it's $15 a month. Price will be going up. I've never raised it before. It's been since 2019, and you get all of the videos since forever. But I think it's time. You know, you never feel worthy, right? And then it just comes a day where it's like, dang, I think I'm worth a little bit more. I think I'm doing good. So I don't know. I feel like it's time to try and raise it. I'm just going to go to 20 a month, not a whole lot. And then I have a plan for future, but I don't know if I'm not quite ready to do that yet or talk about it. But yeah, I kind of have a plan. So anyway, that's in my group. You can get in, jump right back out. If you don't have PayPal, just message me. You can mail me a check. I give you a free month if you pay for a year. So there you go. Look how cute. Oh, I love the key. It's adorable. This one's really, really different. Thank you guys. I think you're saying nice things. Thank you, Susie. I think you guys are being super nice. Oh, Lauren, thank you. So thank you, Tammy. It really is special. My friend Julie started kind of helping. She's super talented and super creative, and keeps me in check with the vintage so that I don't, you know, do a whole lot of Hobby Lobby stuff, but I do sometimes. So here's one I want to show you. This is the one that we originally made in the group. I don't know. It's been years ago now. But I loved the patina on this, and it was sitting on the table like this, and I absolutely loved it. So I want to inspire you guys to look for, you know, these bells, but also, of course, you could paint your bell to do something like this. But anyway, I just think it's beautiful, and I used the little tiny top, and I think it's adorable. So let's step up. So I made you a big one. I've made you a small one. I'm going to show you in a minute some other ideas that I've done. I think I did these bells like 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. So you could, I'm sure I did a little something on my page. Maybe type in the YouTube channel. It's so easy when you want to look at YouTube. Type in the YouTube channel, and if you do Tammy Loves Vintage, there's a little search bar, and you can find things that you want. Like you can type in seam binding, or you can type in bells, or you know, whatever, and whatever I titled the video to will pop up for you. And there's 600 of them. You guys, I'll entertain you for days, right? So this was off of my website. I thought, let's see, how much is this one? Oh, I don't know. I don't have it priced. I can't tell you. And then this one was a used one that I found at thrifting. So they match. See, they match just a little bit. So I thought I would add, this one's a little sparse. I kind of got it, well, you that follow me know what we do with all of this stuff. So I intentionally got a thinned out one, but we're going to stick with our bell thing. We do a lot of decorating here. We do a lot of all kinds of things. It's different. It's different. I'm not your typical crafter girl, that's for sure. So you're going to have to learn. But I try to be different. I guess being different is good, right? So yeah, okay, so I saw somebody ask about how to join. So to join the group, I have a website, and it's Tammy Loves Vintage. Hi, Michelle. Thank you, Kathy. Hi, you guys. Hi, Peggy. It's your first time. Well, welcome. So I kind of wanted to add a little pop of color to the used wreath with my new wreath. So I'm just mixing them together. Anyway, on my website, if you're on your computer, there'll be 3 little squares, and one is my shop, and one is my Tammy's Making, it's called, and that's my group. And then the other one is my blog, because we've been blogging and emailing people forever. So, anyway, no, I'm not liking it, but I want to like it. So let's keep fighting it here. Maybe I just need to wire it together. Let me do that. Let's get this. I want to make sure we have time to finish it. But we've done some bells, so we're okay. But I really want, I got this in my head, what I want to do. Oh, thank you, Deborah. That's so nice. That's so nice. You know, when you hear you have a whole hour, that's a long time for me. So I'm like, oh, I can do like 5 things. So here we go. I'm an overachiever. Right? Overachieving. We'll see. We'll see if I am. Okay, I don't want to cut that leaf off. So I'm just going to hold this together maybe in 3 spots and see how I do. But I should have just used the one and quit. But you don't, a lot of you don't know me yet, but yeah, I will get it. Do it till I get it. And then if I need to snip anything off, I can snip something and fill in wherever I have a hole if I can't quite get it together. But I'll make it real quick, I promise. Oh, Linda, what are you saying? No, I don't do a whole lot. No, I don't. I've done a couple dollar store. I don't do a whole lot because I do try to stay true to the vintage thing. But I always do try to show you like how you can not. Like I use a lot of handmade lace. Oh, which I have a bunch of handmade lace laying here to add to a bell. See, well maybe I'll take it to the group and tweak them out a little bit more. We'll see. Anyway, okay. So I've got just a small little wreath here. And I love that I added just a little touch of color. And what I was thinking was to take the little bells and I want to hang them. So I need a washer to be able to attach my ribbon. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys this idea. Yeah, TammyLovesVintage.com. I'm sorry, I'm trying to watch your comments. I don't know what that 1, 2, 3 is. Is that? Oh my goodness, they're saying it a whole lot. I'm not sure what that is. Am I? What's happening? I don't know what that is. Is people still there? Oh, there you go. Anyone asking? This Ann girl. Wow. She's giving me, I don't know who that is or what that is. Girls, don't click on that because I'm not sure what that is. Just antique shopping, Sandra. I hit a lot of antique shops, thrift stores. You look for old light fixtures. And sometimes I have bought an old light fixture, like that whole thing I started with in the beginning, just to get the little cap off of it that I call a bell. So, okay, see what I did? I just tied a washer to it. I don't know what that person was doing there. I'm not sure. Sorry about that. Okay. So then I'm going, so this is my bright idea. How can I do this quick for you guys, right? Here, I've got a screwdriver. Let's just shove this up into the bell. This is going to give me a hanger. Is it hanger or hanger? I thought it might be spam too, so don't click on anything she might link. I don't. See, that's why I like the group. We don't have all that kind of stuff. We're all safe and sound. Here, I wired up another one just in case. Yeah, it is spam. Okay. All right. So then I've got to get my height right, or length right, or whatever. It's not going to be very much ribbon. I might be being way too generous there. Let me see here. I thought I could get 2 bells in here. And I'm going to show you my bigger wreaths. But I thought these little ones were just so stinking cute. And I have some on my website. So, yeah, spam. Okay, you guys. Why would they do that? Who cares? I mean, what? I don't know. Isn't that weird? So, people must be so bored. Okay, so let's see here where we need to be. So, oh, see how cute? But I want one taller than the other. So let me, oh man, why do I do this stuff to myself? You guys are in your own peaceful little craft room. You can get it. Just play with it. I think that looks good though, actually. See what you guys are seeing. Well, you can't see. All right, from back here, it looks good. Yeah. So nobody move. Everybody stay put. I'm going to tie a knot. So all I did was just fish this in between the wreath, and I pulled on it until I had it where I wanted it and tied it off. Okay, and then I'm just gonna snip this. Now hopefully when I pick it up, it doesn't fall onto the floor. Here we go. Let's see. Oh no, I did it. So, okay, so there you go. Now, the next thing with these little ones is if you want a clacker, well, I used my other clacker for that other one. Let's see here. Well, and I showed you how to do that, so I'm not gonna super stress about it if I can't. Oh, I need another skinny wire. Do I not have another skinny wire? Hang on, this is my wire jar. I might have used all my wire. It might just be down to all this. I really like this padded wire, but daggone, it's kind of fat. Oh, here's a piece. Oh, not a very big piece. At least it's something. Okay, I need to restock my wire. Okay, so it's easier to twist that lined wire when you're doing your florals, so I like that. Oh, and then my washers. I should have done this first. But anyway, do we want to? Yeah, we've got time. Okay, let's see here. If I can shove my wires through. See, I need a skinny wire to get through the hole of the prism, but then I need a fat wire to be strong enough to get through this. I got my washer in there, and I got my ribbon in there, and my wire is so short. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let's see here if I can get it. I think I have it. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I have it. So I need to leave it lay down a little bit. Oh, but what am I going to tie it to? I'll just tie it to the ribbon here because nobody's going to see that because I'm going to put a big bow on it. Oh, why don't I just tie it into the bow? Okay, so let's do that. So there, I want to leave it to where I can see it. So I want it there. I need to kind of anchor it a little bit. Let me go around the string, the ribbon that I tied. There's probably an easier way, you guys. Obviously, I didn't practice. Some things we just do on the fly. I've done it. I did it on another wreath. I'm going to show you. Hang in there for just a minute. The next crafter. Oh, thank you for sharing that link, Tammy. Yay! Did you get my message finally? I messaged you earlier because I didn't know how to do the link. So yay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Okay, so I just twisted it around the ribbon. Yeah, she put her link in there for the next video, you guys, because I didn't know how to do that. I'm like, wait a minute, we have to put a link, and I went to her page, and all I could find was like her link for Pinterest and YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff. I'm like, holy cow, I don't know how to link it. And I messaged, but she didn't answer me. So all I knew how to do was spell it out for you guys. So yay, she found me and did it for me. Oh, it's awful to be old and not very good at this stuff. Oh, we do the best we can, girls, right? We do the best we can. Okay, so I know you guys can't see. Daggone it, you can't see. I'm trying to do everything upside down so you can see. Okay, so I'm going to add a ribbon to the top of this just for a little more pop of color. Let's see here. Oh, you guys, I have so much stuff I could talk to you about. Like, my kids live far away. I have 2 daughters. One is in Los Angeles and one is in Arizona. The Arizona daughter is pregnant and she's due in January with my first grandbaby. She's going to have a girl. She's going to call her Millie. And I'm super excited. I'm in Ohio. I hate that she's so far away, but we're going to go see her, of course. We're going to go see her and stay as long as we can. So, okay. So there's one. I got time. If you guys want to stick around, I've got time. Do another. But there, can you see? Where are you? Can you see? Yeah, there, you can see the little clacker. So then here's the other bell. I want to do another bell. Oops, I don't like that slit in it. So, okay, so then I just have one more bell. Ah, train wreck. I'm a train wreck. Everybody else was so put together, and then here I am. Crazy. So my other daughter, my youngest daughter, she lives in Los Angeles, and she is a model. You've probably seen her picture. She's modeled for everybody you can think of. Honestly, oh, I need another prism. Hang on, I need another prism out of my drawer. And I need one with a hook on it. Oh, is that a hook? Yeah, there's one with the hook. Oh, but I don't have another wire. Well, I could probably get this. Looks like a big hook. Anyway, so Abby Neff is her name. And we just got back from visiting her. So that's like super fun. And I share some stuff with her as well. Maybe on YouTube, if you typed in Abby Neff or daughter or something like that, you might find some videos. Yeah, but she's a fun follow too. Although sometimes she gets a little, pushes it for mom as far as, you know, let's just say there's a few little videos there, Instagram posts or whatever, that mom doesn't like. I'll call her and say, honey, you really ought to, you know, pull your shirt down a little bit or whatever, you know. But she lives in LA and she's as big around as this piece of wire, so I don't blame her. I had a lot of trouble with it at first, and my hairdresser, I went to her and was whining about it. I showed her one of her pictures. She said, why wouldn't you? I thought, well, that's a different perspective that I hadn't thought of. But yeah, so it's hard to be a mom of a young girl, right, ladies? It's hard. And then let's see what else is happening with me. Oh, so because the baby is coming, excuse me, the baby's coming and lives so far away, my husband and I live in Ohio. We are seriously, very seriously considering downsizing so that we can travel more. So, we have a little house that we bought a few years ago and rented out for a while. And the renters moved out, and I talked to my husband about it, and I said it would really free us up that we can move. We're approaching retirement time. I paint houses for a living, by the way, so I have all kinds of things to talk about. So anyway, we are fixing up this little house, and we call it the little house, which he doesn't like it anymore because it's got in his head that it's too small for us. So anyway, that's where I am now. I'm in the basement of the little house because I moved all of my crafts here, and it's so nice to have everything in one place. No, wait a minute. How come I had one long and now I have, oh, what happened here? Oh, I'm all twisted, but you guys get the idea. I had, oh, there. Okay, now I have one long, one short. So there you go. Here's our little bells. I can't have that. There, and there's the little clanger in them. And so, so they work, and there's your little wreath. So that gives you guys an idea of that. Okay, so let me bring you up here, and I'm going to show you a couple of wreaths behind me. So yes, we are, you and me, are in my basement of my little house. See, I covered the rafters with, what is that, muslin, and I painted the furnace duct, and that shelf was there. So anyway, yeah, it's a rough old basement, but it's super great for me to have. If you could see over here, the girls in my group have seen all this. I'm not going to show all you strangers. You're strangers. Stranger danger. I didn't want to see it all. But then I have stuff right here, and I can just reach on either side and grab everything that I need. So it's super handy. Okay, so here is the one wreath. I wanted to make sure I had time to show you. This one is, I mean, I did these a long time ago, but so this is the same idea, but you can get pretty toppers. And then these are all lamp parts on top of the bells. And I didn't dress up the wires because you can't really see them. And then I can tell you, if there's another one back there, you can see. So this is a grapevine wreath, obviously. But what I do with my grapevine wreaths is I cut them down. I cut them all out, and I add the arches. Like when you cut it, you get these kind of bent wood pieces. So when you're doing a flower arrangement, you stick one end in and put the other end around. And like in the fall, you can make really rustic with the wood, with the sticks. And it's really pretty. You have to, if you YouTube and type in grapevine wreath maybe, or flower arrangement, you might stumble across them. But anyway, that's why my wreath is so loose. It was just downstairs with my florals, and I needed a wreath when I made this. And I thought, well, that will work. So I just gathered it at the top only, right here with my pipe cleaner. And I added a wire hanger with the lined wire. And then I have this cute little wreath. And I think I saw someone that said, how do you make the bells? Deb, this whole last hour has been how to make the bells. We've made standing like bells that will sit on your table. We've made big bells like this that will sit on the table. And I made a set of small hanging bells here like that. But I wanted to be able to show you the big one. So I made these, and then I made this one earlier. So you'll just have to watch the replay. You're just kind of catching the last few minutes. But I made this little one with the gas with the gas valve in the top. And then I made this one too. So we made several bells tonight together, which is cool. Okay, so then I want to show you one more. And if we have time, I'll just whip out another one just for the heck of it. Yes, you could use old cutlery. Yes. So you would cut your fork down or your spoon down and make it so it doesn't hang too far out. Unless you really want it to hang out, then that's good. Okay, is it better to take, I think I'm going to, gosh, I don't know what to do. So these are really cool. This was what started the whole bell thing for me, is my cowbells. I'm just going to, how am I going to do this? I'm going to turn you around. You're going to get a sneak peek at my, there you go. Okay. Here's the wreath that was behind me. This is what started my whole bell obsession, is these old cowbells. So these are old cowbells. Something else to watch for when you're antique shopping. And then I just used wires. Okay, I just used wires, and then I sandwiched the wire with old measuring tapes. I just cut the old measuring tapes and added them. Oh, you use curly willow. Yes, absolutely. I used to have a curly willow tree, but I don't anymore. So, okay, and then I just arranged the bells however they look the best. But it took me a while to find the ones that kind of coordinated together, and I sold the ones that, I started with different ones, but I loved all of these different shapes. Like I love that shape, and I love this little tiny one. It was an afterthought. And then, of course, I started with that great big one. Anyway, so I added them just to a very old, boring, tired, super tired Christmas wreath. And then this is just 2 greenery picks that I wired on, and I centered it with this frosted, it just got a giant succulent, and then just a burlap bow just to keep it neutral. And there you go. So that's what started the bells for me. Okay, let me turn you back around. So that's what started the bell look for me. And sorry to do that to you guys. I know that's so awful when people move you around. And we only have a couple minutes, but I wanted to make sure that you saw that because I think it's a great idea to use. But those are actually real bells, and I didn't decorate them or anything because I leave it up through the winter and put it away in March. And then I drag it back out again right around really November-ish. October's too soon because it's frosted, so November. So anyway, there's that idea. So I've shown you 3 different wreaths and the large and small bells. I have this one here with that price tag. Let me see if that ever softened up. It was such a good idea with the wipes, and I did happen to have a wipe there. I got the price tag on here. Oh, I got you too high too. Come back down. Welcome. Come back down. Well, we'll just put that spot in the back, and then I'll scrub that off later. Okay, so we have another bell. What do I have? 3 minutes. She's going to share me over. What do I have? 27. I have 2 minutes actually. So again, this greenery is on my website. It's super good for crafting. You get so many pieces. It's $14, but it's big. It's way bigger than this. This is just one branch of it. All the other branches over there I can't see, but you get like 3 or 4 of these full. And I love it because it's everyday greenery. I bought it in the summertime from a wholesaler, but I noticed that the fuzzy kind of has a frosty look to it. It's a fur. They're kind of furry. But anyway, and that's too long. I wanted that whole set, but I think it's too long. I don't know. Maybe a little drag would be okay. Anyway, let me find. So then always keep your greens because you never know when you want to make something like that back there. I have another minute. Here's a piece. That'll be a nice little piece. And I'm probably not going to be able to finish this one, you guys, but we'll start it together. Maybe I'll line them all up and post a picture on my page if you want to follow me. I'll post a picture on my page when we're all done. I like to do that. I always post our finished projects from my group so that everyone can see what we're doing. But if you're thinking about getting in, you want to do it. You want to do it soon, because I have battled with myself about the pricing, and I am definitely going to do it. I'm going through with it. So, and you do get a free month if you join for a year. $15 a month. It's on my website, TammyLovesVintage.com. Hi, Cynthia. It's okay. You can watch the replay. It's just fine. I'm wrapping it up now. Let's see. Yeah, I've got less than a minute. So, what am I going to do with this one? I kind of like the contrast of this old wood knob, putting that on here. Now, I need to clean it. It's a little dull. I think if I wax it up, it'll be nice, even just with Pledge or orange oil, orange something, liquid gold, whatever. Yeah, I like that. I like this too. I like that too, with a button. Whenever you use these gas things, I always put a button on whatever opening, you know, if you add a button to finish it up. Yeah. Oh, I can't read all of that, and I really have got to go. So, hey, you guys, it's time for me to go. Thank you for watching me. I'd love to be your new friend. Orange oil, that's it. Yeah, I'd love to be your new friend. If you wouldn't mind giving me a follow, and come hang out with me. I don't go live all the time, just whenever I get a really good idea. So I'll share them with you whenever I have another epiphany. So thanks for watching. Thank you, Tammy, for inviting me into your Believe event tonight. I hope you liked our bells, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.